Here we are at example 3a from our 4.3, 4.4 notes. We're asked to factor the following, and in just looking at this, we know that we always try that greatest common factor, step one. Unfortunately, we cannot pull something out of every single thing. The first one and the last one do share that common factor of 2, but unfortunately that's not evenly divisible by from 3. So as a result of that, it looks like nothing can really be done for that greatest common factors. Then we move on to step 2, and those are those two binomials when we're looking at this trinomial. So setting up our parentheses, we end up then with what times what gives us 2x squared? Well, we would need a 2x and a 1x to accomplish that and get that 2x squared. And then lastly, we have this number 2. And when we make the list for the factors of that last number 2, we end up with just 1 and 2. Now, the 1 and 2 may need to be strategically placed in certain positions. So let's say for a moment that we were to put a 1 here and a 2 here. Next, what we would want to do is go ahead and just try and check and see, do the outer and the inner end up totaling in a positive 3 that we need? Well, if we have 2x and 1, that'll give us 2x when we multiply them. And then the inner 2, when we multiply them, also gives us 2x. And unfortunately, in any combination, that's going to be 4x or 0x. And as a result of that, or negative 4x. And as a result, that's not exactly what we're looking for. We need, again, positive 3x. So positioning of this, that's really the point of this example. Positioning definitely can play a role. Let's try swapping the 2 now. Let's put the 1 here and possibly the 2 here. Now, when we do that, we end up with 2x times 2. Well, that gives us positive 4x. So again, positive 4x. And then when we multiply the inner 2 numbers, we end up with positive 1x. Well, when we combine these in any way, we can get a positive 3x. So that's a good sign. And how we actually do that is we're just pretty much playing with the signs, or looking at a little bit of a strategy here. We know that we're trying to get positive 3x. And as a result, if we had positive 4x and negative 1x, we can get that positive 3x that we would want. And kind of working our way backwards then, this value would have to be a positive 2. Because again, 2x times the positive 2 gives us the positive 4x. And then this guy would have to be, to get the negative 1x, negative 1 right there. So positioning, that's really the point of this particular example. Positioning definitely matters. We had to notice that we had to swap the 1 and the 2 just to actually make this work. Okay, but this would be our final factored form. Again, though, that is example 3a from our 4.3, 4.4 set.